Come on in. Hi there. You want to get up here? Absolutely. Come on in. Like you. I'm retired Navy, so come on in, please. If you want to come up here, I can get another person up here. If you want to get some pictures, feel free to come on in. I will need, ma'am, just enough room to get an officer. She's kind of a small gal, so that's plenty of room right here to get in here. So, first of all, welcome to Louisville Meps. Again, thank you for being here. This is a real important day for these people. And I would ask that you're welcome to use communications devices, but if you have ringers or any types of alarms, if you would turn them off at this time so they don't disrupt the ceremony, that would be great. I'll explain the process. It's going to be very brief. The officer's going to come in, go through the oath, and the ceremony itself will be about 5 minutes. Then they're going to go next door. They have to sign contracts. That's very brief. It's on a computer. It's done with fingerprints. It'll go very quickly. Afterwards, they can go to lunch with you all if you want to go. We've paid for the lunch, and we can't pay for everybody, so you're on your own as far as the food goes. But it's in the cafeteria in the basement. You get on the elevator, hit B, you'll be down on the floor of the basement. I need them back here. Well, the hour right now is almost 11:10. I'm going to extend this a little bit to 11:55. Okay, we'll go ahead a little bit longer, but I do need them back, no kidding, at 5 of 12. We have buses out there to get them to the airport. One person's flight's at 1:50, so we've got to get them there quickly. They all know their flight's timed, so at lunch they could talk to you about if you want to see them off at the airport. If you want to see them off on the ground transportation, we're going to go out the front of the building. The main entrance to the building has a big overhang out there. There will be vans out front where they're going to get on the vans heading to the airport. So if you want to go to the airport, I would suggest you just meet them at the ticketing agent. They all have an itinerary that they have to go into check-in with their airline tickets. You could meet them right there. Any questions? Okay. Well, let's go get this officer. We got an Army helicopter pilot here today that's going to be doing their swearing in. And so we'll go ahead and get her. Well, thank you, ma'am. We'll get her in here. She's a... why can't I think of what she flies? I must be getting old. Doesn't matter. By the way, if you're between 18 and 31, there's some room in the back. Anybody want to join in? No? No? All right. We can't do it anyway. She'll be here in just a minute. Details, stand by, attention.
Parade, rest. Good morning.
Honey.
This is a verbal oath we have to give, so let's warm up our windpipes. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right. Congratulations, you made it. You were shipping out today. So let me be the first to say thank you. You're making a huge decision today. No matter what service you're joining, no matter what job you're taking, when you finish training, you're joining that less than 1% of our all-volunteer armed forces and wartime military, and that's something to be very proud of. So when I say thank you, I mean it. When people down the road say thank you, they sincerely mean it. Family members, thank you for being here, supporting them. Obviously, things are about to change. They're not going to have those cell phones attached to their hips. They're not going to have those Twitter or Facebook updates. So let's go old school. Handwritten letters. Haven't seen those in a while, have we? So everybody, let's write those letters home. They mean so much. If you don't have a family, welcome to your new one. You're about to find out what having brothers and sisters to your left and your right is all about. When training gets rough, when deployments get rough, you're going to be looking to your buddy to carry you along. That next day, you're picking them up, putting it on your shoulders, and you are dragging them through the mud. All right? Welcome to the family. We'll make this quick, get you on out of here. I have a couple questions for you this morning. Please answer yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. Are you here today of your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
Has anyone coerced or forced you to join the United States Armed Forces?
No, ma'am.
Have you been briefed on and do you understand a DoD applicant's briefing on separation policy, restrictions on personal conduct in the armed forces, and UCMJ Articles 83, 85, and 86?
Yes, ma'am.
Does anybody have any questions or reservations to enlistment at this time?
No, ma'am.
Group attention. You may raise your right hand. I state your name.
I,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies,
against all enemies,
foreign and domestic,
foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith
that I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same,
and allegiance to the same,
and that I will obey the orders
and I will obey the orders
of the President of the United States
of the President of the United States
and the orders of the officers
and the orders of the officers
appointed over me,
appointed over me,
according to regulations
according to regulations
and the Uniform Code of Military Justice.
and the Uniform Code of Military Justice.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Let me lower your right hand. Next command will be follow out your return to the classroom, sign your final contract, head you down to lunch, ship you on out. Follow out.